Guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel Review Mafia. This is Shrikar. तो आज मैं आपके सामने ला रहा हूँ एक मूवी का रिव्यू जो पिछले हफ्ते जुलाई 31 को रिलीज़ हुआ था OTT प्लेटफॉर्म अमेज़ॉन प्राइम में, और वो है शकुंतला देवी का। उस मूवी का रिस्पॉन्स भी बहुत अच्छी तरीके से आ रहा है अब भी। और जब से शकुंतला देवी का प्रोजेक्ट शुरुआत हुआ था और विद्या बालन जी, अमित सर, सानिया मल्होत्रा, जिशु सेन गुप्ता का नाम इस मूवी में शामिल था, तो मेरा एक्साइटमेंट दो गुना बढ़ गया था। तो let's see how's the movie and there you go. Let's start the video in 3, 2, 1. Before going into the review, I just want you guys to answer one question. Did you ever file a complaint against your own parents, that too in a court of law, and that too in a law of criminal court? Oh, ऐसे कैसे बंदी बातें कर रहे हो तो मैं तो ये सोच भी नहीं सकता हूँ। और ठीक ऐसे ही कोई इंटरेस्टिंग नोट पर ये शकुंतला देवी का मूवी स्टार्ट होता है 2001 लंदन में, जब अनु आलियास सानिया मल्होत्रा अपनी मॉम द ग्रेटेस्ट शकुंतला देवी आलियास विद्या बालन के अगेंस्ट एक कंप्लेंट फाइल करता है, वो भी क्रिमिनल कोर्ट में। क्यों? सवाल का जवाब जानने के लिए आप मूवी देखना ही पड़ेगा, क्योंकि अगर मैं आपको स्टोरी बताऊँ तो आप में वो थ्रिल कैसे होगा। So now coming about the story analysis, the first 15 minutes of the story absolutely starts with an interesting note, though not very good, but it really starts with an interesting note. And then next the 15 minutes will be really good, where you can find in the year of 1934 a little Shakuntala Devi's character, where she's not interested in any further studies, but she's genius in maths. I think it's a rare combination, but yes, Shakuntala Devi ji is. And then you can find the first half now a bit good. Then the 15 minutes of the first half will be like a bit boring due to some of the funny sequences which are not so funny. But the next half, 15 minutes to 20 minutes before the interval, I think those will be really hard hitting and very funny that you just can't control your laugh. So the first half of the whole film for me was very good, though not extraordinary. It was very good. Now talking about the second half of the story, I found it too starting with an interesting note, but the first 15 minutes to 20 minutes of the second half was a little boring and lagging too at the same time, and the next half an hour forms really the crux of the story. And not only the crux, I think that will be the whole soul for the movie of Shakuntala Devi, because there will be a lot of emotion sequences, a lot of sentimental sequences, and a lot of hard-hitting dialogues which you really can't get out of your mind. So I found the whole movie to be very good story-wise, but though not extraordinary as other biopics, this story was good in terms of story-wise. Without any delay, let's get into the performances of the film. Vidya Balan. Coming to Vidya Balan ji, I think this is one of her best performances till date, because she has portrayed the character in full form of activeness and also gave an amazing performances, especially in the emotion sequences. And talking about her career, coming from her first film Parinita, now Mission Mangal, Kahani 2, the Dirty Picture, I need to say that no other actress in this generation is as versatile as Vidya Balan ji, and I now know why she really deserves a national award. And when compared to her previous outing, that is Mission Mangal, I found her performance though natural but not so active, but I think that sort of activeness is filled in this movie, and literally she was the show stealer. But more than Vidya Balan ji, I found Sania Malhotra's character and arc a bit different from everyone in this film, and I too found her character to be well arched and also her performance amazingly well. She in her previous outings though has done an amazingly good roles, but in this form has portrayed an emotional angle who is of desperately needed love from her mother. I think portraying such a good character, Sania Malhotra, you are the actual scene stealer. I need to say this, you are the actual scene stealer. So I can now definitely say that Bollywood is in safe hands, because Sania Malhotra's performance made me go, wow. And next, talking about the male cast, I think Amit Seth has got a good role when compared to Jishu Sen Gupta. Amit Seth, in his limitations, acted very well. So I need to say this, July month is mainly of Amit sir. Amit sir, go man. And now coming about Jishu Sen Gupta, I found his character very different from his previous outings. I think this is one of his good characters, but I found his performance and his emotional role to be more convincing. But yes, he too had done a good job. And coming to the other cast, within their limitations, they had really done a good job. Now talking about the direction department, Anu Menon is definitely, you are going to stay in Bollywood for a long time. After your film, that is your last film, Waiting, I think this film will be definitely one of your best works till date, and I found it a bit different when compared to other biopics, because this biopic is definitely very funny and also emotional when compared to other biopics which are generally very serious. And coming to the music department, music though not very extraordinary, I think that is very good and needed for this film. And especially the BGM and the emotion sequences are very good. And when coming to the production department, production values definitely will be top notch in Bollywood movies, and in this movie too, showcasing the different locations of London, New York, Paris, I think the producer really succeeded in every department. And when coming to other departments, I think they too had done a good job. Coming to the positives, I think definitely Vidya Balan and Sanya Malhotra's performances and the emotion sequences in the last 30 minutes and some of the funny sequences in the first half. Now coming to the negatives, I think I just found only one negative. That is, this story of Shakuntala Devi can be done in just half an hour, but revolving around the Sanya Malhotra's character was good, but it was not so good, and the emotion sequences did not work out that well, and also the funny sequences were good, but those funny sequences literally came out during one of the serious situations, but I think that is not necessary for a movie, and some of the sequences were too lagging and too boring. That were the only things I found negative. Rest of all, I think it is definitely worth watching. So on the whole, अगर आप ये मूवी देखना पड़ेगा तो मेरा रिव्यूज़ है ये. My final verdict is that this film is definitely a worth watch in this lockdown period, except for some of the funny sequences and a bit lagging sequences in the second half. I think this is really a worth watch in this lockdown period. So guys, do watch. So this is the review of Shakuntala Devi, guys. If you really like it, अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया तो please do like, share, comment, subscribe to Review Mafia. And thank you. This is Shrikar signing off. Bye bye.